Jesta be entertainment.
In mixed martial arts, if you're not evolving, you're losing. So, in an effort to make sure he continues on the right path to the top of the middleweight division, this fighter announced this week that in order to keep building his skill set, he was packing his bags and leaving the gym where he got his start.
Middleweight champion of the world, making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date.
Submissions only today. Go out there and tap him out. Nice. Use your head there. Get that triangle. That's it. Way to push. With submission skills like that, nobody can go to the ground with you. Those submission skills are slick. Nice job out there.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. In mixed martial arts, if you're not evolving, you're losing. So, in an effort to make sure he continues on the right path to the top of the middleweight division, this fighter announced this week that in order to keep building his skill set, he was packing his bags and leaving the gym where he got his start. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
It is a middleweight matchup between George St-Pierre and Luke Rockhold. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. GSP is 3 years his senior. Rockhold will have the 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 45 wins, 14 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California. Presenting the challenger, Luke Rockhold. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get it.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. The wait is over. The UFC's 185-pound title is up for grabs right here, right now. Well, his last time out, he turned in some UFC history, not only becoming a simultaneous 2-division UFC champion, but doing it by knockout, Joe. To knock out a fighter of that caliber put him at a threshold that few fighters have matched in UFC history. Tonight, he'll put one of those belts on the line and try to walk out the same way he came in as a 2-division UFC champion. All right, so let's see how the early portions of this fight play out. You know about the massive power he has.
Oh! He's clearly hurt. That one really buckled him. That's a big punch from the clinch. Now he's got the Muay Thai plum. He's trying to stay up. He is in big, big trouble. Body kick, look at that.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he volume here. Good series of strikes there. Oh! Big body shot.
Body.
Whoa! Another knockdown.
Oh, very nice. Beautiful body shot there, too.
And they separate. Oh, well, you can't enter the pocket there unprotected. You got to figure out a way to get your guard up a little bit. Another kick lands to the...
Oh! He's got him knocked out. Vicious combinations. Oh! Oh, he's hurt. That one dropped him. Big shots.
Whoa!
He's got him hurt. Oh, big kick. Nice uppercut. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, straight right.
Huge factor in this fight is the jab of George St-Pierre.
Glad you pointed that out, Joe. Absolutely. Leg kick is there.
Nice left hand.
Rockhold gets hit with a kick. That looked like it hurt you. Oh! He's got him hurt here.
He is going after him.
Huge elbow there.
Oh, he stunned him. Oh, vicious knee to the body. You can tell that body shot hurt him bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Armbar, armbar. He's in full mount here, and he's looking for the armbar. What he wants to do is, first thing he wants to do is secure the arm, tie it up, then he wants to scoot his hips forward, rotate the hips, throw his leg across his opponent's face, then sit back. That's a wrap, folks. Excellent technique here. Got the armbar and got the tap.
Yeah, Joe, I would agree. High-level stuff, the way he worked there to isolate the arm, secure it, and ultimately force the tap. The armbar finish comes here in this round. Hard to do it much prettier than he did just there.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
Well, you're going to have to be pretty perfect to get this guy off the throne. There he is, the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. Complete performance here tonight, and it ends with a win by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Merced has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, George St-Pierre.
So there he is, still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after a win by way of submission here tonight. And despite the fact that the #1 contender came in and was all the rage, he got the job done relatively easily here tonight, submitting his foe inside the distance in defense of his middleweight title. Only one thing left to do tonight. That is to party. The celebration is on in the red corner with the undisputed UFC middleweight champ.
Want to see submissions only today? Go out there and tap him out. Extend that arm, keep cranking. Sick armbar, good submission. Attack that submission. Great submission skills, you really look slick out there. submissions from the back. There we go. Nice transition. Good submission. Good work. Keep going. That's it. Work for that submission. Man, your next opponent is going to be no match for you.
It is a middleweight championship showdown between George St-Pierre and Robert Whittaker. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date.
The champion headed to the cage right now is in the groove. He is in his prime right now. His training for this bout has been perfect. He believes he has a solid game plan and is ready to step in here and retain his title. He is well prepared for this contest.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. George St-Pierre is 10 years his senior. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 55 wins, 15 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting from Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, presenting the challenger, Robert Whittaker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 25 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, George Rush St-Pierre.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this.
Are you ready? You ready? Fight!
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. All right, so here we go with round 1.
Big shot from the clinch.
Back to the feet.
Feinting. Oh, tagged him. Big knee. That one hurt.
Ooh, huge body shot. Oh!
Oh, very nice.
Spinning back fist!
Oh, he connected with an elbow.
Whitaker. Oh!
Whitaker's in big trouble. Vicious combinations.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush.
Oh! What a leg kick.
Oh, huge block. GSP gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here.
Good job landing a series of strikes here. George St-Pierre really finding the range with that jab.
That is spot on, Joe. That strike will
They're going after it quick here.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, straight right.
Nice leg kick.
Big knee to the body.
He is going after it here.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by GSP. Again, going back to the jab just out of the way.
Oh, he tagged him to the left. Oh! Back to his feet again. Amazing. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Now they're both throwing with power. Oh!
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Oh, massive kick. Everything behind it.
Oh, big kick to the
Oh!
head. He's checking every single one of those. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad. Oh, he hit the flying armbar. Beautiful. It's getting tighter. This could be it. He could tap.
He got it. Here it is.
Nicely done. It was a beautiful job setting up that submission, and once he got it, the fight was over.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
Well, you're going to have to be pretty perfect to get this guy off the throne. There he is, the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. Complete performance here tonight, and it ends with a win by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levines called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, George St-Pierre.
And still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and with style points tonight. How about the best 185-pounder in the world submitting the #1 contender here tonight? And I'm not sure I've seen him celebrate a win quite to the extent to which he is right now, embracing his coaches. They might even bring the family in here at one point in time. This is a huge win for the man who entered as the undisputed best. And anticipated middleweight championship fight between George St-Pierre and Yoel Romero. Looking To become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight and walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Romero is 4 years his senior. GSP will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 45 wins, 16 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, presenting the challenger, Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, George St-Pierre.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. UFC middleweight championship fight. This should be good. All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC middleweight championship fight. The consensus. Oh!
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh, head kick.
He's gonna try to take the back, I think. Side control again. Beautiful elbow there. That was a hard elbow there by the champion.
He lands the head kick. Big right hand there. Oh!
What a leg kick. He is
Huge
hurt.
shots there.
Big shots.
Oh! Huge right hand.
Oh, big
How about that shin? Left hand lands flush over the top.
Shoots the head kick, but misses.
Well, he left his head open there, Joe.
Oh! He's hurt! He's hurt! Body kick, look at that. He's in big, big, big trouble.
Romero's worked in that arm well. Double underhooks now.
Easily stuffed that shot. Struggling for position in the clinch.
Oh, shoots for the takedown, but he misses. Nice sprawl. First takedown attempt is there.
Good elbow to the body there. Big punch from the bottom.
St-Pierre ground and pound from half guard now.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Big elbow
beautiful
there,
elbow. Huge ground and pound. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Big body shot.
To the body. Into full guard here.
Oh, he's mixing it up well. There's a ground and pound elbow to the body.
Big punch from the bottom.
Switching stances here. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Romero.
George landing some serious body shots. He's got, oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
Oh, vicious knee to the body. You can tell that body shot hurt him bad.
Oh!
He's hurt.
Unbelievable. Huge kick here.
He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
George St-Pierre is throwing a lot of strikes in this fight.
That is spot on, Joe. Nice punch by Romero.
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Romero gets caught by the inside leg kick. Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation.
That one hurt. Trying to get a single. Nice kick by the champ. Oh! Oh, that one hurt him.
Big knee to the body.
Kick to the body. He's hurt. He tagged him.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Out of nowhere, this choke. He drops down for it, into the guard. He's got the leg over the back. He escaped the guillotine.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Romero.
Oh, he caught a choke. He's got this anaconda choke sunk in tight. That choke is deep.
Getting tighter.
That's it.
That will do it.
Round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again, beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC middleweight champion of the world, your winner by submission tonight. And it is going to take a spectacular effort to dethrone this guy at 185 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still, the undisputed UFC
So there he is, still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after a win by way of submission here tonight. And despite the fact that the #1 contender came in and was all the rage, he got the job done relatively easily here tonight, submitting his foe inside the distance in defense of his middleweight title. Only one thing left to do tonight. That is to party. The celebration is on in the red corner with the undisputed UFC middleweight champ.